Okay, so here we go. This is my model for the Chadston site, and what we're going to do in this tutorial is get some of our mesh and make it 2D, but after some exploration I found that 3D Studio Max isn't great for this, so what we're going to do is export it into Rhino and do it that way. And it's not as straightforward as I thought it was, so hopefully I can use this for future reference. Alright, so say I want to export some of these urban forms into my Rhino file, so I'm just going to go ahead and click some. I want that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Okay, so we'll just export this and we'll put that on somewhere easy to find, like the desktop. And how we export it, what we need the file type to be, we need that to be an object exporter, so OBJ, and we're gonna call that something like 3ds mesh. Okay, save. And all this, the default settings all okay, so we'll just export that. And that's done. Awesome. Alright, so now we're just going to go to my Rhino, which is not here. We're going to go back to Mac. And we'll just hide my Parallels desktop, and here we've got Rhino. Okay, so we're going to import our 3D mesh object, which is just there on the desktop, and we'll go open. And all these default settings are okay, so we go import. So if we open up our perspective in Rhino, you'll see that it's A, very large, and B, it's not rotated the way we would like it. So first thing to do is to group everything, because it's quite big and we're just wanting to keep it all as one. So we'll just group that in Rhino, enter. And so we'll just go to our right view to rotate it to the area or the plane that we want it to be on. So we'll go ahead and put a rotate tool on that, and so you can see it's not snapping because it's actually mesh, and Rhino works in nurbs. So I'm just gonna do a general rotate. Okay, that didn't work. Rotate. And there we go. And we'll just move that closer to the origin because it's ages away and we don't want this to take too long to process. Alright, so we've got our mesh there, but now the next most important thing we have to do is convert it to nurbs, because if we try and make 2D now, it's gonna say select the object to draw and we won't be able to select it. So we'll select our group and we'll go mesh to nurbs, and there we go, we've got everything in nurbs now, and that means that we can actually snap to things, not that we need to because we've already rotated it, but that is just for your reference. So now we can go ahead and make 2D. These default settings are fine, so we press OK. And we'll go back, and you can see that already in the perspective view having shown up. So we'll go back to the top view and see if all the intersections are right. We'll just move that out of the way. Yeah, and that looks like it's worked how we'd like it to work. So what we're going to do, just to export that, we need to group that, and a really easy thing to do is just to export that as an Illustrator file. That's just down here. So then we say that's our urban form. So yeah, you can see how that could be useful, especially since the 3D Studio Max Make 2D is just not really, I don't even think it's an easy command to do. So I hope that has helped everyone who's been watching this out. Thank you.